Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Coach D, and we're back for another HBA Funnel Builder tutorial. All right, and today we're going to talk about how to integrate Aweber into the HBA Funnel Builder. Now, before we get into that, I'm going to let you know there's two ways that you can actually integrate Aweber with the HBA Funnel Builder. I'm going to go over both of the ways, right? Because you can choose which way you want to integrate. Now, real quick, why would we want to integrate Aweber with the HBA Funnel Builder? Here's the thing. Aweber is the email automation tool that I use, okay? That allows me to be able to use the landing pages or the capture pages inside of the HBA Funnel Builder, connect Aweber to it, and now I can actually collect leads, okay? I can get people to leave me their email and their name, and I can follow up because at the end of the day, there's money in the follow-up, guys. If you are not collecting leads in your business, you're doing it wrong. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're doing it wrong. All right. Because not everybody wants to sign up right away for your business. Not everybody wants to take advantage of your product or your service right away. Okay. So you need to have a way that you can collect leads. All right. And that's going to require the funnel builder, right? And the one that we use is HBA, all right, Home Business Academy. And it requires you the email automation, which is Aweber. All right. Now, I will tell you that HBA does integrate with a lot of different email autoresponders, but the one that I choose to use is Aweber. I've been using it for a long time. I'm familiar with it. I love their customer support. There's that. Okay, little pitch for that. All right, and if you don't already have Aweber, you can sign up at the link down below. All right, and actually get some cool bonuses when you do from me. All right, so without further ado, guys, I want you to grab your pen as usual. I got a different pen today. Grab your pen, grab you some paper, all right, so you can take notes on how to go ahead and integrate Aweber inside of the HBA Funnel Builder, and stick around to the end because I have some cool bonuses for you that you just might want to check out. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial. Let's get it. All right, so the first way I'll show you is using the API key, okay? This one is the fastest and the easiest, and so that's the pros of it, is fast. The con of it, all right, is if you want to use the API, you can use the API whether you have a free account for Aweber or whether you have a paid account for Aweber. However, okay, when it comes to making sure you don't need a double opt-in, all right, for your emails. Now, you may be okay with double opt-in, and basically what that means is when a person opts into your page, you know, that you create, if you have double opt-in on, they'll receive an email to their email address that they put into your page, and they have to go and confirm it again. They have to go and check that email, right? Say, yes, I want to receive these emails, and then they'll actually be put on your list. That's why it's called the double opt-in or double confirmation, right? A lot of times, as we're out here marketing, we prefer to have single opt-in, so that way the person who's opting into your page doesn't have to do an extra step, okay? It's totally up to you what you prefer. But as of the time of me making this training for you guys with Aweber, if you want to use the API key, which is the way that I'm going to show you, okay, and you want to also have it to be where you don't have to have your subscribers to double confirm or double opt-in, then you need to be on the plus account, the plus paid account or higher. So I just want to put that out there, okay? But don't worry, you're going to have options, okay? This is just the first way we're doing it. And yes, this is the way that I have mine set up, okay? Currently, I have mine set up using the API that I'm going to show you because, yes, I am on the paid account for Aweber. I'm on the plus plan for Aweber, okay? And don't worry, there'll be a link down below where you can get started with Aweber, all right? With my affiliate link. And of course, you know, I always got some bonus in store for you. You feel me? All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So to set this up with the Home Business Academy, as far as the HBA Funnel Builder, you want to have your Funnel Builder open, okay? And you want to go ahead and have your Aweber account ready. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and log into both. I've already logged into my Aweber. I'm going to go ahead and log into my Funnel Builder. So hit the members login. Go to Funnel Builders Academy. Over here it says Funnel Builder Tool. We'll go ahead and log into it. All right, so now I'm actually inside of my funnel builder. And like I said, I already logged into my Aweber, okay? Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to the funnel area inside of the Home Business Academy or inside of the HBA Funnel Builder that you want to connect it to. And here's what I mean. Because each funnel area that you have, you can connect different autoresponders, okay? So for each one, you have to connect it for each one because you may have one funnel area that you don't want to use Aweber for. Maybe you want to use something else. It is what it is. Or maybe you don't have anything connected. There are some that I don't have anything connected right now. That's why we're going through this tutorial, right? So I can show you how to connect it. All right. And now when I say funnel areas, just keep in mind, all right, as you're watching my videos about the HBA Funnel Builder, you may only have one funnel area because maybe all of the funnels that you're creating, you have them all on the same domain. Then you're in the right spot. Don't worry about it. I have multiple. I like dealing with this builder. I like being creative with this funnel builder, creating funnels, pages, websites, all that good stuff. I love it. So I have more than one. So anyway, this I'm not sure if this is, yeah, this is the funnel area I want to work with. Let's say it's a different funnel area you want to work with. You would just hit My Sites and Funnels and all of your funnel areas will be listed. Like all of the ones that I have access to right here are listed, but it happens to be that we're on the one that I want to work with today. Okay. And you see the little green check mark right there, let you know which one you're on. Cool. So let's jump back into it. All right, so this is the funnel area I wanted to be in, but this is not the funnel that I wanted to do the demonstration on. So let me go and choose the funnel that I wanted to do the demonstration on. Okay, I'm gonna just choose that funnel first. Go over here to funnels, and it's down here. I want to show it on this travel opt-in page. Click that. All right, because I want to show the demo on this page. Now, keep in mind when you add Aweber to your funnel area, which all of this is the area. So let me go back and show you. Like all these funnels are in this area, right? All of those are in this area, right? So even if you had like 20 pages over here, all of it is this area. That means that you will be able to use Aweber in all of those pages if you so chose to. Okay, but you don't have to, obviously, right? But when you put it in that area, it allows you to be able to connect it to one page or a million pages. You know, if you have a million pages in that funnel area. Okay, I only have 4 right now in this particular area. So, but this is the page I want to work with. Okay, so now we're going to go back to how do we actually connect it using the API, connect Aweber using the API. So all we need to do, okay, is hit this funnel settings, which is this little wheel cog. All right, and before you ask, you're like, oh, well, what if I was on a different page and I hit the wheel cog? Would I mess something up? No, because remember, the API connection is for that whole funnel area. So even if I decided, let's go back to this funnels box, and let's say if I was over here on this page, right? I could still go ahead and add Aweber to this funnel area because it's for all of the pages in that area. Okay, I just chose to start on the page that I'm going to be working with. That's all. It's good. Don't worry, you ain't gonna break nothing. All right, so let me just go back to the page that I'm going to be working with. I just chose to do that. Go back here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and connect it. Go to the wheel cog for funnel settings over here at the lower left. Click it. Then what you have is you have applications right here. It says applications. You're going to click on applications. All right. And over here, now I don't have any applications set up on this. Okay. On this funnel area. You probably don't either, especially if you're just starting, you don't have any applications either, right? If you did have Aweber already set up on this funnel area, then it would be listed down here already, but you don't. That's why it's not listed. Okay, great. So this one is basically looking like how yours look, all blank, right? So we go up here and it says add application. Okay, this plus sign with the green box, add application. So click it. Now down here is where we could choose our different autoresponders. The good thing about the HBA Funnel Builder is that there are loads of autoresponders that you can actually connect to this. All right. And here's the thing, even if your autoresponder is not listed down here, the thing is you can still connect it using web forms. Like all of these different autoresponders have web forms that you could create, inside of their builder, and you can plug it in over here on HBA Funnel Builder. So don't worry about it. Okay, so even if yours is not listed, you can connect it. It just so happens that the one that we're doing today is Aweber, because it's a very popular one. Aweber is very popular. I use Aweber, so that's why I wanted to show you guys how to use Aweber. So we go over here, we find Aweber down here, all right, and hit connect. All right, and now all it's doing is says, okay, boom, log in to allow this integration to access your accounts and their integrations, blah, 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 right? All it's saying is to log in. Now, Aweber is pulling in my login information automatically because I'm using my computer and because I already logged in over here. So it's populating my login information. But let's say you didn't already log into your Aweber account over here. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just put in your login details manually yourself. Whatever your login name is, whatever your password is, just go ahead and put it in. And this one is asking me, am I a robot? So I'm just gonna click, I'm not a robot. I don't know if that always shows up or not, but it said I'm not a robot. All right. And then now the blue button that says allow access. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say allow access. Boom. Yeah, I know you like, damn, D, that was fast. I know, man. I know, man. I know, man. So yeah, now Aweber is integrated with your HBA funnel builder for this funnel area. Okay. And keep in mind, I know I keep saying funnel area. All right. I don't want it to confuse you guys. If you just started out, you only start with one funnel area when you start with HBA. You only start with one funnel area. And most people only have one funnel area for the lifetime of what they need because all of their funnels are congruent for that same domain name. Okay? Don't trip. But if you have more than one business, like I have more than one business, okay? I got more than one business. I got my marketing business, right? This is why I'm doing these trainings for you guys, help you guys along the way, so that way you guys can win like we win, right? And I also have my offline business as well, okay? All right. But you may only have one business, so that's totally cool. Don't even trip. But the point is, Aweber is connected using the API. Yeah, I know. It was just that quick. All right. But the next one I'm going to show you, all right, the next one I'm going to show you is how you can actually connect it using web forms. Okay. And the thing with using the web form out inside of Aweber to connect the HBA funnel builder is that is the way. Here's a trick. It's not really a trick. It's a tip. Yeah, because it's not really a trick because it's a tip. All right. Here's a tip. Let's say you don't have the paid version or the plus plan. Let me specify the plus or higher plan of Aweber. Okay. For whatever reason. Okay. Maybe you don't have enough subscribers for that. Whatever. Okay. And you wanted to start with the free plan because yes, Aweber does have a free plan. And when you click my link down below, you'll be able to get access to that free plan as well. You'll be able to choose what plan you want, but I'm just saying, when you click my link down below, you'll be able to get access to the free plan too. All right. Because I think when I first started some years back, I had the free plan. When I was first learning about, online marketing and email marketing, all that stuff, it was all new to me. So I started on a free plan, at the beginning too, then I went up. But anyhow, when you use the next way that I'm going to show you with the forms, then you can turn off double opt-in or double confirmation. It means the same thing. You can turn that off when you use those web forms, okay? If you so choose to. Like I said, some people don't turn it off, some people do turn it off. Totally up to you. All right. But the point is, when you use the web forms in Aweber, you can turn off the double opt-in even if you're on the free plan. Okay. So that's important to know. Even if you're on the free plan, you could turn it off if you use the web forms. So we're going to talk about that way. All right. So right now, if we go back in here to funnel settings, all right, go into applications, we'll see that Aweber is connected. Okay. So right now, Aweber, it would be ready for me to connect if I wanted to connect it to whatever page I wanted to connect it to. Let me go back to the page where I was on. Back. Okay. Like if I wanted to connect this to my Aweber autoresponder, I could go ahead and do that. Now, we're not going to do that on this video. I'll do that on a separate video showing you how to actually connect it to the opt-in page, all right, because we'll go into creating an email list and stuff like that, in the next video. Right now, I just wanted you to see how you can actually integrate it. So that way you can do that and keep it moving. You can integrate it, and because you probably already know how to do the other stuff, it ain't no problem. But anyway, so let's say if you had this page right here, right? But let's say you did not already have this form right here. So that's why we needed to use a page, right? Let's say you didn't already have this form, or you can create this form inside of Aweber and then actually embed it onto this page. That is the way that you could get around needing to do the double opt-in even on the free plan, okay? Or you may just decide that you like that way better. Now you're not going to decide that. You're going to use the form if you have the free plan, being honest with you. Otherwise, you're gonna use the forms that's already built inside of HBA, and you're gonna use the API key, because you already saw how easy that was. Like, that's what you're gonna do. All right, so what we need to do first is, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna just leave that there, and I'm gonna create another form. I'm gonna create another spot for a form. That's what I meant. And then we'll go inside of Aweber and create a form. All right, so all I did was I took this form off right here. I copied it too, so it's up here in the copy block. I should have showed y'all that. Let me see if I can go back. Yeah, let me go back. Let me show y'all what I did. I just copied it so that way I can bring it back, but let me show you what I did so that way y'all see all the steps. So I just, hold on, let me clear this out. All right, so I just clicked on this form and I hit copy, and it's going to copy it up here. The reason why I copied it that way, once I finish doing this tutorial for you guys, that way I could just put it back in its place, because this is a nice page, right? So I hit copy, and you saw that jump up. That just means it's up there, so that way I could use it again when I'm ready to bring it back. But for now, I deleted it. I deleted it off of here, and it'll be up here if I want to bring it back. But right now, I'm just going to delete it off the page. Hit save. Why? Because we're going to go inside of Aweber and we're going to create a form inside of Aweber, so that way you see how it's done, and then we're going to put it in that same spot. All right. All right, now we're inside of our Aweber account. All right, and now we're going to go over to the left. Says pages and forms. So first, hold up. First, you want to make sure that you're working with the right list. Okay. You may only have one list in Aweber. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. You may only have one list. I have more than one list, so I would just want to choose what list I have, but this is just a demo, so I'll leave it on this. But you just want to make sure you have it, you know what list that you're doing that form for. So we just go down to pages and forms. Hit sign up forms. Over here at the upper right where it says create a sign up form, we're gonna hit create a sign up form. I just hit this little drop down, right? Because it's saying, do you want it on a landing page or do you want it on my website? And we're going to say we want it for our website, because we want to put that sign up form on our HBA funnel builder. So we're going to say for my website. All right, I needed to make my screen a little bit smaller, my picture there, so that way you guys can see. All right, and you see, they have like a few different templates here, but it's pretty generic, which is also, why we like to build things inside of the HBA Funnel Builder. A lot more flexibility, and it can look better, but it's okay, because the only thing that we're using this for is the actual form part of it. Now you can use any of these templates here where it says template gallery. You can use any of these templates, like if you click tropical, what is that, sail, whatever. They got all of these different templates that you could choose, but this is what you want to keep in mind. Let me move this out of the way. This is what you want to keep in mind. You want to keep in mind what your page looks like. So let's go back to our website page. All right. So our page is already has a theme. It's already put together, right? So you don't want to pick one of those colorized templates or whatever, right? And throw your stuff off. So go back. That's why we're going to kind of keep it plain, because everything else we're doing in the builder, we just want it to be able to collect the information inside of Aweber. All right, so the first thing that I would do is if there's anything on here that you don't want to hear, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to take off, where it says powered by Aweber email marketing down here, I would take that off. So I would just hit delete. I will hover over it. You see, when you hover over it, you're allowed to do things. You're allowed to like move it up and down, right? And you're allowed to delete it. So in my case, I'm gonna delete it because I don't want that, right? But you can leave it if that's what you want. Okay, if that's what you want there, right? So right here, I'm just gonna delete this right here because I can add that inside the funnel builder. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the background color, because the background color here is actually white. Like this background is white, because if you look on our funnel, okay, back here, I want it to actually be see-through like it originally was. You know, when I took this off, I want it to be see-through. Because like if you bring back the original form we had here that was inside of the funnel builder, you'll see this background part was see-through. So I want it to be see-through as well. So we'll go back. And we'll just leave that there for a minute. We'll go back to Aweber. All right, and we'll make this background see-through. All right, and to change the background color, like let's say if you're down here on one of these elements, then I click on name and it take me back up to where it says background right here. And I could click on background because it's saying that the background is white. I could click on it and hit down here with this little red diagonal line. That means transparent in this white box right here. That means transparent. So that way I can make the background transparent instead. Another thing that I want to do is I want to just go ahead and remove this header section right here because I don't need it. Again, we're just trying to make it, you know, as simple as possible. So we could just go ahead and remove this header, hover over it and hit delete. Another thing that I like to do is for this button right here, I want to make the button the same color that I originally would have that button. So go back to our site and that button is a orange color. Now I can get the exact color, like you can use a extension like color picker, but I'll just use the exact color from here. I'll just click on it, go up here to this brush tool for button style, and then for button color, I'll just click it just so I can get the same exact color. And where it says this pound sign or hashtag sign, that's the hex code. So I'll select all of those letters in there, copy it, and that's just so I can get the actual color from that button. So I'll take it back over to Aweber so I can copy it over to this button color. So I click that section right here where the button is that says submit, and then you see up here now it's showing you that that color is gray, but I don't want it to be gray, so I click on it and then I'll just paste in the new color that I want, hit OK. So that way it's gonna now turn orange. Also, while I'm here, that says submit. Okay, I don't want mine to say submit. I want it, you can make it say whatever you want to say, but I'm gonna make it say what mine already says, give me the free guide. Okay, so I'll go here and just backspace says give me the free guide. All right, and I hit save field. All right, so now I've made some changes. Now another change that I want to make too is the size. Like this one is a pretty narrow form right here. Now if you notice on my original form it's wider. Let me clear this out here. You notice it's wider here. I want the form that I used to be kind of wide as well. All right, now it won't be exact, but because I'm not measuring it, but I'm just grabbing this arrow right here to the right, this little arrow to make it kind of wide. Like that. Now, obviously, if you want it to be exact, then you just measure it, but I'm not worried about exact at this moment. So, but this is what I have now. Another thing too is, let me go back. All right. All right. Another thing too is where it says name and where it says email. Right now, the text is gray, but that's probably not going to show up so well on the background that I have. So I need to change the color of the text where it says name and email. I should do that. I could just click one of the inputs where it says name. I could just click that. These are the labels. Up here it says labels. This is where it says labels right there. These are the labels right here. So the color of those labels are gray. Okay. So since I want to change that, and because our background for our page that we're using is dark, then I'll just make the labels a light color. So I'll click on that and I just want to make it white. I just move this little dot right there up to white and say okay. And that's why they look like they disappeared, right? Because it's actually white. And of course you could change it later if you want to. We'll go ahead and hit okay. And one more thing that I'm going to go ahead and remove because I don't believe I'm going to need it. So down here for the footer, okay, again, because I'm using, it on HBA Funnel Builder, I can add in anything that I want over there. So I'm just going to remove footer right here. So I'm going to hover over footer and I'm going to hit delete. So I'm going to just take that out. So now I just have just the basic things that I need from Aweber. So now I'm going to hit save form and then go on to step 2 right here where it says go to step 2. All right, now where it says form name, you can name your form if you want. I'm just gonna put in vacay tester. All right, because it's just a test form for me. All right, on a thank you page right here, you want to put in, and let me show you. Hit this drop down where it says custom page use your own URL. That way you can send a person to whatever URL after that you want to send them to. When somebody opts in, what's your next page? Maybe it's your affiliate offer, whatever it's going to send to. So you put in whatever URL you're going to send them to. I'm just going to put in my website URL just for demonstration purposes. All right. And then down here where it says already subscribed. So if a person is already subscribed, you can also still want to put in where you want to send them to. So we'll hit the drop down and we'll use the custom URL again. So no matter if they're already subscribed or not, you can send them to the same place if you so choose to. Because sometimes people will come to your opt-in page, go over to the next page, they're reading the information and they, get called away or something, they get busy and they have to come back to your link, right? So you want to make sure that they can opt into that page again, right? And it'll send them to the same spot. So that's how I'm going to have mine. And you can preview the link to make sure that you typed it in correctly where it says preview up here. You hit preview and it'll show the link that you sent them to. This is the link that I sent them to. So, just to make sure that, your link is working properly. All right. Now, so these are the only things that I would, at this point, as far as demonstration, that I would change on here. So hit save your form. All right. And it says your web form is saved. It's like, all right, cool. Go to step 3. All right, and now here is where you have the options of what you want to do. But the one that we're going to do is we're going to install this form on our own website right here. Okay, so we're going to click this option, this top option right here, where it says, I will install my form. You are comfortable with HTML and have access to edit your pages right here. All right, so by default, it's going to give you the JavaScript snippet right here. It's gray, okay? It's in gray, rather. All right, and this is what we want. So we're just going to copy this code onto the builder. You don't have to create code or anything like that. It's just copying and pasting. So down here, this is the JavaScript. So you're going to copy all of this. All right, so you click on it, just make sure it's all selected, and you're going to copy it, okay? And now you're going to take it over to the HBA Funnel Builder. Oh. All right, so now we're back over to the HBA Funnel Builder, and we're going to put it in this spot right here because it's going to be our new form. All right, so we can go ahead and move this one real quick. All right, now we're going to go ahead and hit this plus button over here, add widget, add in a code, right? A code widget right here to the left. You grab it and notice where that green line moves. That's letting you know where it's going to drop it at. So we'll just drop it right underneath here. All right, and then this will pop up where we actually type in our code right here. And then we paste it, okay? We don't type in the code, we paste it. All right, so we're going to paste our code right there. So now that's the same code. That is the code that we got from Aweber, okay? So we're going to hit save. All right, so now we have the code box, but to see what it actually looks like, we have to actually look at the site. Now we can look at it from here, from the website preview. And it shows you what that form looks like. And it's like, all right, cool. Things are lined up really well. So we made the spacing. Remember when we had to make it wider? All right, so that looks really good. That's on the desktop. We'll check it on a tablet. All right, things are lined up really good on that. That's awesome. And then we'll check it here on the mobile version. And things are still lined up really good. So everything lined up really good the way we wanted to. So we're cool on that. So let's go back. All right. And you can also check it live from here too if you hit this link at the top. All right, and we'll just leave that open. So notice that we have the name and email. We have those two labels right there. We have them in white. So that way, you know, it can show up in this dark background. So everything is working good to go. Now, the other thing is, let's go back to here. All right. The other thing is, remember that I told you that one of the reasons that you would want to use, if you have the free Aweber free plan, one of the reasons that you would use this way, which is using the sign up form inside of Aweber to integrate with HBA Funnel Builder, is so that if you're on a free plan, you can turn off the double opt-in. Okay, that way a person does not have to do double confirmation when they enter your email list. Remember I told you that's one of the benefits, okay, if you do have the free plan. Well, I'll just show you real quick. You do want to make sure that you have turned off double opt-in though, because you may haven't turned it off. All right, so I'll just show you real quick how to turn it off. All right, so what we need to do is we need to go over to list options over here to the left. All right, and then click list settings. And we're still under the same list that you created this form for, by the way. Notice I did not change my list here at all, okay? So go to list settings. And mine may already be off, but I'm going to show you where you go, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to confirmation message up here, okay? And then we're going to scroll down, and where it says send confirmation for Aweber sign up forms, all right, yours, if you're just signing up to Aweber and if you never changed it for this list yet, then yours will be over here by default, over to the blue where it says send confirmation for Aweber signups. That means that is the terminology for the double opt-in. All right. So in your case, if this is already on and it's blue like this, then you want to turn it off. Okay. So click it to off. All right. And then of course you'll see the pop-up down there that says save. Because notice, like when I click this over to the right, it says save list settings. Just want to make sure you saw that. All right. So yours, you'll click it over to the left. So that way it's gray. And then make sure you hit save down there for the list settings. So basically, this is saying that, hey, now a person, you know, doesn't have to worry about double opt-in. Again, I want to reiterate, this is if you're on the free plan and you chose to go this route with using the web form. Okay. Now, obviously, this way took a little bit, you know, took a few more steps. It's still, you know, easy to do. Just took a few more steps than using the API key. And we can go back to our page, travel page here, and just refresh. All right, so now when a person opts into this page, they'll be sent to your thank you page. In this case, I put in my website, and they won't have to do the double opt-in, which means they'll go directly to that page. And I'll just show you real quick. All right, so now I have my name and my email address, and then when I hit give me the free guide, it should go over to my website, which it did. Okay, it didn't make a person do double opt-in, and that is how we wanted to set it up. And remember, like I told you, we'll do it in another part of this series here. We'll do another video showing you guys, you know, how you actually deal with the Aweber side as far as, you know, making sure you get everything connected to your actual list and putting in your first email. We'll do that on a separate video. But on this one, I just wanted to show you guys, you know, how simple it is to be able to integrate HBA with Aweber. Remember, there's two ways, whether you want to use the API key or whether you want to use the web form, because both have, you know, benefits to using it based upon if you're on the free plan or if you're on the paid plan. So hopefully you guys are finding this helpful in this HBA tutorial, and you're seeing just why a lot of us use the HBA Funnel Builder tool. You know, we can integrate it with Aweber. We can do a lot of different integrations, but it definitely helps us with our business. So hopefully you're seeing just how valuable it is to work with HBA. Now that you can clearly see why HBA, the Home Business Academy, is what you've been missing from your marketing tool belt and why you haven't been able to get the increased leads and sales that you actually deserve in your business, I'll go ahead and show you the next steps. Just click the link below this video or the first link in the description, and you'll be taken over to this bonuses page where I'll go over and explain all the bonuses in this top video here. You'll be able to see everything you'll get inside of the HBA Funnel Builder, and you just scroll down and you'll be able to see my exclusive premium bonuses worth over $10,000. As you can see, it has a value of $10,982 total value. And you'll be able to see all of these exclusive premium bonuses, but that's only when you join through my link right here on this page. As you can see, you get the premium bonus number 1, the done for you web templates, the done for you email swipes, done for you promo videos, lead magnets. You being able to leverage my bonuses as if they're your own, right? So that you could give away to people who decide to join you in HBA as well. And also the private Facebook group. Then you just want to click the button anywhere on this page that says, yes, give me access. And you're letting me know where you want me to send you access. So once you put in your details, you go ahead and click yes, give me access. And now it'll take you over to the page here where you go ahead and sign up for the HBA Funnel Builder. You go ahead and fill out your information here. And then you'll also be able to get that 2-week free trial. Let me show you here, 2-week free trial of the premium traffic and conversions right here. So make sure that you go ahead and click this to add it to your cart. And you also have the option to get the app to keep you on course as well if you like. But definitely make sure you grab the traffic and conversions for free for 2 weeks to try it out. Because remember, when you combine the HBA Funnel Builder as your marketing tool and the premium traffic and conversions as your marketing resource, you'll have everything that you need to hit the ground running. So just click the link below, complete this sign up so that you're in, and I'll contact you so that way I can help you directly get your first website or funnel set up in your business. Because once you're a part of my team, you're never alone in business again. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, baby, so you can be alerted the next time I come up with some content, because I'm bringing it to you every single week. Other than that, you already know what we're going to do, baby. We're going to take this ride to the top. All right. And we have